think it's simple. We're just gonna talk today a little bit about the stuff we use. In front of me, I have the RED Komodo. We love it for the color science mainly because of the way skin tones look and the way it handles exposure overall, how the light looks and the roll off and that sort of thing. On it, we have the 18-35, the Sigma 18-35, which that's the lens that everybody has. So this is the bright tangerine left field base plate. It's really well thought out. What's great is that it has this lever here that'll secure your whole camera to your tripod's Arca Swiss plate. It's got space for your rods if you need to run rods. And the cool thing about this particular plate, why it's on this camera, is that you can take this bottom part off right there, and it has the teeth right there. See that? It has the teeth that go onto the Ronin. So you can go from handheld to tripod, just loosen that up, slide this whole plate off, and it goes right on your Ronin, and you can go straight to a gimbal. So this is the Freak Show HD. This is something we got relatively recently. The reason we have this is for a couple reasons. The SDI is notorious for being prone to failure on different camera bodies. This is a powered device that we run power off of this V-mount adapter that we'll talk about here in a second. But it runs your SDI from the camera body into this box, and then it gives the added benefit of having two SDI outs. Moving to the back of this guy, on it, it has a huge V-mount battery, but I'm gonna take it off for a second. This right here is the Tilta, it's a Tilta base plate for the Komodo. Clicks right into your two battery slots, right there. And what this gives you is, it gives you a number of different extended uses, extended functionality here. The monitor is a Portkeys BM5. I'm reading on the back of this thing. It's got HDMI and SDI, which is pretty dope. One thing we did with all of our builds, everything's on mini locks. So you put it there, it just slides right in. Right there and it's locked. One thing that's cool about this particular build is that it's got this plate here that integrates into it, which gives us space to have a rod mount, mini lock plate here for one of our handles. And then this plate is also where we're sitting the Freak Show HD SDI splitter also. So on the top right here, this in particular is really cool. So this right here, this top rail made by Bright Tangerine also has your run stop functionality that clicks right in with the Komodo's top pins. Why that's important is because then you can take a run stop cable and now you can have a button for run stop anywhere you want to put it. And we put it on this handle. We like to run it with this handle here. Then your run stop cable right in. We put it there. Over here on this side, we have the tentacle sync. This is our time code device. It's real popular. It's kind of expensive for what it does, but what it does is really important. With the time code, we're able to sync all of our cameras. Right now we've got two cameras there, and we've got audio, we've got going into a zoom, and all of this is time code synced. So when we're editing, you just sync the time code and you're good to go. Over here, we got a standard handle with some locks on it, but the special piece up top is the tear deck. It's like industry standard wireless transmission. It's supposed to be zero latency, important for focus pulling, important for your director's monitor, your reference monitor, to see what you're doing, and if you got somebody helping you on set, or even for a client confidence monitor, it's great. And like everything else on our build, it just snaps right in. So that's pretty much everything we run on this camera in particular. In terms of lenses, since they're sitting here, this shouldn't surprise anybody. This is a Sigma 50-100. Next to it is a 70-200, I think. Yeah, 70-200. This doesn't get used a whole lot because a lot of the stuff we do is more, like I said, it's more commercial advertisement work. It's more interview, documentary style stuff. What this is great for a lot of times is when we're at events and there's people speaking on stage or at a podium really far away and we're way in the back. This at 200, we can get pretty close from far away. What else, man? Manny, the gimbal. The gimbal is your DJI RS4 Pro. Is that too close to you? Is it fine? Move that out the way. And that is where we mount our monitor. Which, again, everything is just click on. I guess one thing we customized about this that I'll show is this plate on the bottom. You can put your little V-mount plate there. I think I got it. V-mount battery. You got V-mount battery now right there. It doesn't bother it. It doesn't get in the way of anything on the gimbal. The plate is what's cool. Having that plate right beneath it, a V-mount plate, makes it super useful to put whatever you need on there. As I'm looking at the gimbal, one thing we also customized on here is we got this little cold shoe, small rig, super cheap. You put whatever you want on there. Also, what we put on here is the Teradek receiver. We got the Basecamp Bipolar Pro and some matte box. Everybody that does this type of work has seen matte boxes before. This one screws right onto the threads of your lens. I'm always careful with this because I'm scared of, like, I don't ever want to strip a thread or anything like that, so I'm always careful. Right there. And you got your matte box in front. This one just has a polarizer in it right now. And of course, over time we bought what we needed for different shoots. This is it has a bunch of different NDs, variable NDs. And here we have this is 2 to 5 stop. All right, and they just drop right in. I don't know if you can see that, Manny. Just drop right in. You got your 2 to 5 stop, and you adjust your stops with that wheel right there. If I was to do it all over again, would I get all of this stuff? Yes, but I would have prioritized lights first. I would have gone with lights first, and that'll be like another video we do. Lighting is where I would have spent the bulk of the money up front, and then the cameras. We're fortunate and blessed enough to have a little bit of everything, but lighting is gonna be more important than everything you see here. Go for the lighting first. That'll make the biggest difference in your quality. I'm Tony, and that's Manny.
Hey.